welcome back. This is part 2 of Nancy Thompson's room from A Nightmare on Elm Street. I did have to break the video up because it was super duper long, but I hope you guys enjoy watching. Makes it worse in the photo. Okay, time for clutter. So teenage girl stuff. She has a lot of plants, but I don't know, they mostly are like dead, dried plant things, like fake plants. So I'm just gonna grab things that I think would be appropriate, because there's no way we're gonna have identicals of everything. Okay, that should go into. Just things that would make sense that Nancy would have in her room, or could have in her room. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to match everything identically, even if I go on a CC hunt. So, random assorted clutter. That actually looks like something weird on her nightstand too. The more I look at her room, the more I'm just like, no wonder you just totally got haunted. Like, 100%. This is why you're haunted. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to give her like a patchwork pillow. She doesn't really have one. She's got like solid pillows, but that was a very common thing to have in ye old days. Leftovers from our grandparents. Trying to think of just, like I said, things that would make sense to be in her room. So like jewelry, like toys, because she's still, I think she's 16, so you would naturally still have stuff like that in your room. She's got a lot of like some weird stuff in her room. There's like a clown Muppet on the side of her bed, and then the voodoo doll looking thing literally tied right there. Don't know why, but sounds like nightmare fueled me. That actually might, it's a little small, but I might use that as the doll. Again, now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it, and we might as well, is that a, yeah, I don't know. It's a red doll, so I don't think I have that one. But yeah, our goal is assorted bric-a-brac, just stuff. I'm actually going to go ahead and pause while I go stuff hunting, because I can already see this is 22 minutes in and we're not even halfway, we haven't even started the clutter yet. So once I've picked out stuff, I will resume and we can actually decorate. Okay, so I got a lot of stuff, like a lot. It's going to be fine. I did find these, which are essentially like they lower the roof, but again, like it's only, I'm wondering now if it's actually at somebody else's house that she stays the night in, maybe. I can't remember. But point is, I grabbed a bunch of stuff. First thing is I want to put the wall art that I grabbed up on the wall, since it is wall art. God, I'm trying to clear my throat and it's not working. So yeah, I just grabbed like the normal teeny bopper kind of stuff. I don't think she's gonna like scary movies. Although you never know. You never know. She could. I was just trying to grab things that like looked very 90s. I know this is in the 80s, but the room reminds me of my own room when I was a kid, so I'm just like 80s, 90s, meh. Okay, I want this over. I want it to seem like her room. So her actual room was kind of cluttered, kind of crowded, but not like in a bad way. What on earth? Are we a dog who barks? I don't think we're a dog who barks. So I like the idea of these like dried flowers. Again, just something that a teenage girl might reasonably have in her room. Since she does have the creepy clown bear thing, but I can't mimic that because it's like wrapped around her bedpost, I figured that I would just grab a creepy mask instead. Yeah. It's kind of clowny, right? Super creepy, but whatever. I'm not going to judge. We're not here to judge Nancy. We are not. Hanging flowers. So I thought the horseshoes would be funny, because obviously she's haunted by a ghost person, so she's like, I need good luck. Which I can't remember if it's good luck or bad luck to have them facing downward. I think you're supposed to have them facing downward, but I don't know. So we're going to put 3 above her door. Again, I just thought it was funny. And then also, a dream catcher is not something that she has, but felt very appropriate. And technically we don't see this part, so she could have one and we just don't know it. Okay, I just wanted to grab like stuff. Because again, her room's just really cluttered. And I want to be true to that. Does that look okay? It clips a little bit, but it's not bad. Okay. There's actually a lot of deco items that are surprisingly good for this, like from the game itself. Did not expect that. I tried to give her a bookshelf. I'm not thrilled that the books look super old, but whatever. This isn't meant to take place like at a specific point in the story. So I do have kind of that freedom to be like, okay, well, we're gonna add this, or we're not gonna have that reference kind of thing. Okay. I need an end table that's going to be the right height. Perfect. So, something she definitely has, there's like a dried flower vasey thing. An alarm clock. Oh, does the alarm work? Fine. Fine, fine. She has photographs of people. You can see I just grabbed a ton of stuff. This looks like a fan behind there. I can't really mimic that. Jewelry box. Some kind. Which I don't think I have. Well, it's got a little box on there. What else do I have that could go up there? Yeah, just lots of clutter. Like, her room is very, very cluttered. And I feel like for Nancy, that's just the kind of person that she is. She has a lot of things. And I can definitely relate to that. I am also a clutterbug. Is a lamp here, and more stuff. That's the only image of her desk that I kind of have. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna put a bunch of stuff on her desk. That's what it's gonna come down to. I like some of these Christmassy decorations sometimes, even when like I'm not decorating a house for like a holiday. Because that's something that kids do keep. Like, they'll make something and then they just want to keep it forever and ever and ever. At least in my own personal experience. But it makes sense that sometimes some of those things will just stick around. My goal here is for this room to be just cluttered to hell and back. Like, she does not have a super neat and tidy room. Like, it's not, like, dirty. Like, she doesn't have plates and things hanging out. But it's definitely not neat. Yes, there's a freezer bunny. No, I do not accept criticism about the freezer bunny. Oh, and then I found... about the right height. So I found this doll. It's a little big, but it's about as close as I'm gonna get to the creepy doll at her headboard. Again, I don't know why that choice was made, but like, they made the decision, not me. I'm just leaning into it. Okay, I'm looking at her other end table. It looks like she just has, again, just stuff. Girl is not afraid to just jam-pack things everywhere. Definitely an only child. Okay, she's got stuff on the bottom too. Nancy needs to join Ariel and like Hoarders Anonymous, probably. Although, on a random note, I don't know if any of you have seen it yet. I haven't. I do kind of want to see the new Nightmare. Like, it's not on my list of things to see, like, right this second. When I say I kind of want to see it, I mean I want to see it now rather than later. Because I do want to see it. Like, it looks like it's a really good movie. But I was curious if anybody had actually seen it yet. Or maybe it's very possible that it came out a while ago, and I'm just thinking that it came out somewhat recently. Because I'm like that. Let's get some chicken. Chicken. Yeah, like I said, I'm actually really happy with the deco items that I'm able to use that are just from the game itself. Because there's a lot. There's genuinely a lot. And I wasn't so sure of what I would be able to come up with. Kind of like the idea. The bed's being really weird. Like when I have things out, see how it's like going on the bed? I think it has slots and it's just ruining my day. Okay, that's floating. Because I don't know why a bed would have slots there. If that's what's happening. It could just be that my game's just like, what is this? We don't do modern content. How dare you put modern content in my game? Which, fair and valid if that is what my game is doing. Yeah, I like the bear and the big heart. Like, Nancy is a teenage girl, even though she's known for like this series. She is still a teenage girl. I just want to put it under the bed. Maybe we'll put it next to the couch, like she gave Glenn a blanket or something. I do like these rugs. I think they're interesting. It looks like they're going to be hateful though, so taking it all back. I'll have to place those without move objects on. Okay. Yes, that's a Skyrim crystal. No, I don't care that it's a Skyrim crystal, and probably should not be here. Little spritey guy. I think maybe for the TV stand I'm going to put more stuff on there too. Chicken by the desk. And birdhouse. Stop it. I wonder if I can just... Now where's it snapping? I will hopefully not forget to remove those. Oh my god, it's going on there again. Why does it have like crazy full slots on top of it? That's weird. Why would you do that? Don't know. So the reason I'm putting a bunch of like papers and stuff around, or just like maybe she's researching something and just kind of lost track of what she was working on at the time. Because she is shown to be very intelligent and very resourceful, so I imagine she's one of those people that can go on random research binges for 2 or 3 days at a time, and then at the end of it's just completely uninterested in whatever it was, because like she's satisfied now. Which, again, can relate. That's how she learned her little trap building abilities. Which, again, I remember the first time that I watched the movie and I'm just like, dang, like, they really were just like, she's gonna do the thing. And they leaned in. And I appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna put these weird lily looking things. Okay. I wanted to put some candles up, but Actually, instead of the dragon, I like the pig. Yeah, I basically just grabbed anything that was a small clutter item as a potential. So I did want to like give a nod to all of the traps that she ends up building, so that's why I have the power tools. And I like the idea of there being a flamingo in her room. I want to give her incense too, because I feel like that was, I mean, in the 90s it was a thing, but you can't tell me that teenage girls haven't been burning incense forever. Like, there had to be an equivalent of Spencer's in the 80s that I just don't know about. I refuse to believe that there's not. That right there. I think we'll do the little one, just because I can fit it on this dresser. Okay, so then we're going to turn off this so that we can place the clothes. Oh, you can't even put it at an angle? That's hateful. Take those off the end of the bed. Recolor all of these. I swear I used to have something that like you would click on it and automatically make all of the OMSPs go invisible, but I've never been able to find that again. If I did have it at some point, like just never been able to relocate that piece of CC. If it's actually a piece of CC and not just like a fever dream. Hoping that there is like a blue option. Because her actual quilt is like a blue paisley looking thing. I mean, that is blue, but yeah, alright, fine. I'm really happy with the clown mask and the creepy doll. I've just been staring at it. Every time I look at the screenshot, like, I just focus in on it. Like, why is that there? Who made that decision? I would like to know. I have some questions. Come on. Come on. Can I grab it this way? I need the block for the chicken. Is it the block for the chicken? Maybe it's a block for something else. Come here. This is probably the most tedious part once you're done decorating, is to go through and recolor all the OMSPs. which also a point in Sims 4 favor. I will give them that. I don't mind giving credit where credit is due. They just, for the most part, I hate The Sims 4. Okay, we are done. We have put together Nancy's room. So this is Nancy Thompson's room from the original Nightmare on Elm Street movie, which you probably, if you're like me, you've only seen this portion of her bedroom in anything. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I realize this is a really long video and I can't speed build it now because I've talked through the whole thing, but I really appreciate you. I'm hoping to have a video tomorrow of me doing the rest of the house. I honestly might cut this one in half instead because I'm not really interested in the rest of the house, more so with how hard it is to get screenshots of it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.